Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Julia, a clinical expert in integrative men's health and sexual wellness. And I want to speak to you today, not just as a professional, but as someone who deeply respects the journey you're on. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond, this conversation isn't about fixing something broken. It's about reclaiming what's already yours, your strength, your sensation, your connection to your body. I know you've been bombarded with messages about what men lose as they age. Testosterone declines, performance dips, sensitivity fades. But what if I told you that your body still holds an incredible ability to restore and awaken? Not through pills or pressure, but through intentional, focused touch. What we're exploring today is male wellness massage, a powerful yet overlooked approach to enhancing circulation, nerve sensitivity, pelvic floor function, and emotional intimacy. And I want you to hear this from me clearly. This is not about indulgence. It's about restoration. You see, over the years, I've worked with thousands of men who quietly carry tension in their lower abdomen. Men who notice that erections aren't quite what they used to be, who feel disconnected from the very body they once felt proud of. They don't complain, they adapt. But underneath that quiet, there's often grief, uncertainty, even shame. If any part of that feels familiar, I want you to take a breath with me right now. Because you are not alone, and you are not done. Your body still responds. It just needs a different kind of attention. Male wellness massage isn't just about muscles or movement. It's about reconnecting with a part of your body that's been silenced by stress, aging, or stigma. It focuses on regions that are central to vitality. The lower abdomen, the perineum, that delicate space between your scrotum and anus, the base of the penis, and the surrounding pelvic tissues. These areas hold not only blood vessels and nerves, but emotion, memory, and masculine energy. So what does the science tell us? When you apply gentle, focused touch to the pelvic region, you're doing several powerful things. First, you increase blood flow, a critical factor for erectile health. Studies show that massage stimulates vasodilation, which expands the blood vessels, delivering more oxygen-rich blood to tissues that may have been undernourished due to inactivity or age. Second, you stimulate the pudendal nerve, a key player in arousal and sensation. When you stroke or apply pressure around this nerve, you reinforce the communication pathway between your brain and your genitals, helping to restore natural response and sensitivity. Third, and this is something most men don't realize, you're helping to release chronic tension in the pelvic floor. These deep, often tight muscles wrap around your prostate, bladder, and rectum. Over time, they can become rigid from sitting too much, unresolved stress, or even shame around pleasure. This tightness can lead to premature ejaculation, erectile issues, pelvic pain, or that vague feeling of numbness or disconnection. Gentle massage softens this armor, and when the body feels safe, it begins to respond again, not with force, but with freedom. And let's talk honestly about what this means emotionally. Because this practice isn't just physical, it's deeply personal. Most men over 60 have lived decades in the role of provider, protector, fixer. They've carried others. But who has taught them how to care for themselves? Who's told them it's okay to slow down, breathe, and feel again, not just function? I've watched men cry after their first massage session. Not because of pain, but because for the first time in years they felt something real, something warm, something that said, I still belong in this body. And I want that for you. Whether you're doing this practice alone or with a partner, this isn't about performance. It's about presence. The way you touch yourself with intention and care sends a powerful signal to your nervous system. You are safe. You are allowed to feel. So pause for a moment. What changes have you noticed in your body over the last decade? Where do you feel tension or loss of sensitivity? You don't have to say it aloud. Just observe it. Let that awareness guide your next steps. And if you feel comfortable, drop a word in the comments. One word that captures what you hope to feel again, whether that's confidence, peace, aliveness, or connection. That word becomes your anchor, your intention. In my clinical work, I teach techniques like the rhythmic ring glide, where you form a soft circle with your fingers and gently stroke from the base of the penis to the tip. This supports blood flow and retrains sensitivity. Or the perineal release, applying slow, circular pressure between the scrotum and anus to release deep pelvic tension and stimulate the prostate region. Even something as simple as resting your hand over your lower belly, breathing slowly, and saying to yourself, "This is mine. This body is still mine." That alone can be transformative. I know this isn't something most men talk about. There's still so much silence around male touch, especially when it's not goal-oriented. But touch is primal. It's how the body heals, how the nervous system settles, how connection is restored. Whether you're in a relationship or living solo, this practice is a gift, not a performance, a reclaiming. And yes, when done consistently, it can absolutely improve your erections, your endurance, your sensitivity, and your emotional readiness for intimacy. But perhaps more importantly, it reawakens you. The part of you that wants to feel again, that longs to be touched not just by a hand, but by your own awareness. So here's your invitation. This week, create a space, even just 10 minutes, where you can explore one technique we've talked about. Prepare your hands, breathe into your body, and touch with curiosity, not expectation. Then just notice what shifts, what stirs, what returns. And if today's conversation spoke to you, I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment, even just a single word, that reflects what today awakened in you. And if you stayed until now, type "I'm still here." Because that simple phrase holds power. It says you're present, you're committed, you're ready. I'm Dr. Julia, and I'm not here to just help you survive the changes of aging. I'm here to help you thrive through them. Because your body still remembers how to feel alive. It just needs your permission to begin.